Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about the spiritual benefits you will get when you decide to go on seed retention. You are going to be blessed immensely when you go on seed retention, and you will get spiritual benefits on seed retention. You will get the gift of skyrocketed intuition. Your intuition is going to be full stack. It's going to get to the point where you just have a really good idea of how certain things may go. You have nudges. You're communicating with spiritual beings about just how you should go about your life. You're walking in the directions based on your intuition. Because you're on seed retention, you just have more. You have more awareness. You have more masculinity. You're meditating, and you start to follow your gut just a lot more often because it's just stronger. It just is very strong. When you relapse, like you're just not as strong. These are the some of the spiritual gifts that you're gonna start getting when you go on seed retention. Your spiritual gifts are going to be very. It's going to be very. It's going to be very easy to tell that you're just feeling a little bit different. Your day in and day out is pretty interesting because even the smaller things that you do normally are becoming, you're just having more dopamine in your body. So even the small things, you find good satisfaction in them. And like your intuition is just going to be like so is beaming with everything. You're basically receiving insight from every single thing. You're scanning. You have a sixth sense. You're scanning the things that are happening to you. You have deep. You're in your gut. You have the connection to just know the things that you should be doing and the things that you shouldn't be doing. You start making decisions based on your gut, your deep gut, and this is the best. This is the best way to pretty much live your life because you're finally going to be a little bit happier. You might have something in you that is saying to do something instead of another thing. Your intuition is just going to be very noticeable. Like I said, you're making decisions based off your intuition. So you no longer have that hesitation, that brain fog on like what you really have to do. It's just easier to make decisions. It's easier to be all in. It's easier to not get as discouraged, and you're just becoming very. You're becoming your truest and most authentic version. Because since you are a spiritual being, you're gonna be connected to spiritual gifts. This is the Most High blessing you, based on what you already are. We have the spirit of knowing. We're just becoming very known. We're all know. We're becoming, because the thing is, the Most High is omnipresent and omniscient, and he is all knowing. So, and you have a piece of him within you. So you're also going to be carrying out those capabilities of becoming all knowing. Now that doesn't mean that you just know every single thing. It just means that you might be able to explain why certain things happen a lot better than you used to be. You're not in living in ignorance as you used to be living. You've increased your spiritual state, and you've increased your awareness. So you have a better explanation as to why things happening. You might not know every single thing, but you definitely have a better explanation as to why certain things happen. Yeah. So, and this is just your semen retention buildup. It's being expressed through your entire body, your brain chemicals, and now you're just becoming. It's reabsorbing your body, and you're just becoming someone who is just like I said, all knowing, someone who is becoming just very is intelligent. You're actually becoming more intelligent when you go and see retention, because since the seminal fluid is reabsorbing through your entire body, it has nutrients, minerals, and things of that nature. And now it's increasing your brain activity. So you start thinking from a different perspective on why certain things happen. You don't have that shallow-minded thinking, or that one way of thinking like certain people do, or that people might have. You have a different way of thinking. You're becoming more introspective. You're explaining things from a different perspective. You have a reason why you're explaining things from a different perspective on life. And this is a very good quality to have, because if you at least have the ability to explain certain things that other people cannot, people are going to go to you with their business, because you have something that other people don't. You're living in your spiritual gifts, because the thing is, we all have spiritual gifts. We're all able to do these things. It's just that people dilute themselves with bad food, bad media, fear, lower vibration things, and this is what kind of blocks their chakras from opening up, and this is why they live in ignorance. This is why they're not as smart as they can be. But you're different. You're opening up your chakras, you're breathing, you're meditating, you're receiving insight from the Most High. It's all about receiving the best insight from the Most High. And while other people are living in ignorance, making excuses, living in fear, you're doing the exact opposite, and you're receiving better things in your life. Because of that, you are the byproduct of what you partake in, and what thoughts that you decide to entertain. It's really about how your thoughts are making you feel. Like, the better you have to switch negative thoughts into positive thoughts to make yourself feel better, so you can maybe act out on a different story. It's all about your biggest priority for what you should be doing right now is just to feel good naturally. This is how you can start receiving better insight, receiving better situations, and being able to think in an effective and critical manner. So yes, your intuition is just going to be very, very prevalent. It's definitely going to help you out in your life. Intuition is going to be super one of the best things that you can really utilize, because it is a gift. Having high intuition is a gift from the Most High. You're no longer living in ignorance, or you're living in spiritual knowing, because like I said, you are a piece of the Most High. So like I said, when you are a piece of the Most High, He is giving you insight onto the things that you need to know. It's all about receiving insight, and you have to put yourself in a good state to receive these insights. That's why meditation, semen retention, water, nature is beneficial, because it increases your vibration, so you can start receiving insight to your problems, to things that you really need help with. You have to ask, and then it will be given to you in divine manner, divine order. So yes, I mean, your intuition's high. You're gonna be high off life, and good things are gonna start happening to you. You just have to be able to receive. So if you like that video, like the video, comment, subscribe below, and then we'll see you in the next one. Make sure if you have any questions about metaphysical, law of attraction, or anything like that, comment. Make sure you submit a question down below, and I will be doing my best to over deliver in my response to you. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.